Valmiki Ramayana, Bala Kanda, Book 1, Sarga 6, Canto 6. The King. There reigned a king of name revered, to country and to town endeared, great Dasharatha, good and sage, well read in Scripture's holy page. Upon his kingdom's will intent, mighty and brave and provident, the pride of old Ikshwaku's seed, for lofty thought and righteous deed, peer of the saints, for virtues famed, for foes subdued and passions tamed, a rival in his wealth untold, of Indra and the Lord of Gold. Like Manu, first of kings, he reigned, and worthily his state maintained. For firm and just and ever true, love, duty, gain he kept in view, and ruled his city rich and free, like Indra's Amaravati, and worthy of so fair a place, there dwelt a just and happy race. With troops of children blessed, each man contented sought no more, nor longed with envy for the store by richer friends possessed. For poverty was there unknown, and each man counted as his own. Keen steeds and gold and grain, kine steeds and gold and grain, all dressed in raiment bright and clean, and every townsman might be seen, with earrings, wreath, or chain. None deigned to feed on broken fare, and none was false or stingy there. A piece of gold, the smallest pay, was earned by labor for a day. On every arm were bracelets worn, and none was faithless or forsworn, a braggart or unkind. None lived upon another's wealth, none pined with dread or broken health, or dark disease of mind. High-souled were all, the splendorous word, the boastful lie were never heard. High-souled were all, the slanderous word, the boastful lie were never heard. Each man was constant to his vows, and lived devoted to his spouse. No other love his fancy knew, and she was tender, kind, and true. Her dames were fair of form and face, with charm of wit and gentle grace, with modest raiment simply neat, and winning manners soft and sweet. The twice-born sages, whose delight was Scripture's page and holy rite, their calm and settled course pursued, nor sought the menial multitude. They calm and settled course pursued, nor sought the menial multitude. In many a scripture each was versed, and each the flame of worship nursed, and gave with lavish hand. Each paid to heaven the offerings due, and none was godless or untrue in all that holy band. To Brahmanas, as the laws ordain, the warrior caste were ever fain the reverence due to pay, and these the Vaishyas, peaceful crowd, who trade and toil for grain, were proud to honor and obey, and all were by the Shudras served, who never from their duty swerved. Their proper worship all addressed to Brahman, spirits, God and guest. Pure and unmixed their rites remained, their race's honor ne'er was stained. Cheered by his grandsons, sons and wife, each passed a long and happy life. Thus was that famous city held by one who all his race excelled, blessed in his gentle reign, as the whole land aforetime swayed, by Manu, prince of men, obeyed. Her king from main to main, and heroes kept her strong and brave, as lions guard their mountain cave. Fierce as devouring flame they burned, and fought till death, but never turned. Horses had she of noblest breed, like Indra's, for their form and speed. From valleys, hills, and Sindhu's sand, Vanayu and Camboja's land, her noble elephants had strayed through Vindhyan and Himalayan shade, gigantic in their bulk and height, yet gentle in their matchless might. They rivaled well the world-spread fame of the great stock from which they came, of Vaman, vast of size, of Mahapadma's glorious line. Thine, Aujan, and Airavat thine, upholders of the skies, with those enrolled in fourfold class, who all their mighty kin surpass, whom men Matangas name, and Mrigas spotted black and white, and Badras of unwearied might, and Mandras hard to tame, thus worthy of the name she bore, Ayodhya, for a league or more, cast a bright glory round, where Dasharatha, wise and great, governed his fair ancestral state, with every virtue crowned, like Indra in the skies he reigned, in that good town whose wall contained high domes and turrets proud, with gates and arcs of triumph decked, and sturdy barriers to protect her gay and countless crowd. Jai Shri Valmiki Ramayana Ki Jai. Translated from Sanskrit to English by Ralph Griffith, 1870. Ciao.